when you look around, this is so much about what this mask controversy is about, this whole idea that we should wear masks. It is so much about the energy of manhood, the energy of the virility that a country needs to move forward. I always say the future is always male when people say the future is female. And what I mean by that is when you look around at who's doing the new thing, it's always going to be young men. And if that new thing is taking drugs and looking at pornography and hiding in their mother's basement, that's what the future is going to look like. That is what the future is going to look like. And when you see people, I went to the doctor. I said to my doctor's a great doctor, but he's a lefty. I said, I've now been vaccinated. Can I spread the disease? He said, no. I said, so I don't have to wear a mask. He said, oh, you should wear a mask. I said, why? He said, as a political statement. I said, that's not my politics. That is the politics of submission, the politics of fear. We don't want to see it. There's a group of kind of Facebook comedians who it's called the Holderness Family. And they did a song about being vaccinated that came from there was a takeoff on the movie Frozen, a song from the movie Frozen. And it was just cringe-inducing. Now, I don't know whether they meant it to be cringe-inducing, whether they were making fun of people, but this idea that somehow now we were suddenly free, and it has this man, the husband of the family, singing like a little girl and making all these little girlish gestures. Here's a little bit of it from cut 4.
It's vaccination day. It's vaccination day. It's vaccination day. Appointments are open, I'm group 4. I don't have to stay here anymore. I'm sick of eating takeout on these plates. The time indoors has got me stressed, but I just checked on CVS. Finally, they're giving me some dates. I'll see actual real life people. It'll be totally strange. I might even get to go see a game.
So to me, he might even get to go and see a game. And if you watch his gestures, there are all these kind of girlish gestures. I think the real question came from the actual movie Frozen's cut 5.
For years I've roamed these empty halls. Why have a ballroom with no balls?
Yeah, that is the question. Why have a ballroom with no balls? Why have a country? Why have a country if we haven't got the courage to defend it? If we haven't got the courage, like Kristi Noem did not have the courage to stand by our guns, if we don't have the courage like Jack Phillips has to stand by his God, why have a country at all? Because it's just not going to stand. We've had it really good for a long time. I was born into America's greatest moment. I had it really easy. I didn't have to go to war. I didn't suffer real depression. I didn't have any of that stuff. It makes you soft. That is what happens. After a while, you think like, how can I just keep my comforts? How can I keep my gizmos? How can I keep all the things that I have? You can't. You cannot keep the things that you have without giving away the things that are most important to you, your integrity, your faith, and the progress of your life toward God. And so this is the time we're in. This is the time we're in. We have to keep it in mind every moment. We have to keep it in mind every day because we're going to be called upon suddenly to make sacrifices, suddenly to have courage. We cannot let each other down.